We talk about the Ataribox a lot. They seem to drip feed information whenever they feel like it. Not a lot. They showed us the controller, which looked like a newer age Atari controller that has one button, one you're not going to use to play any current games with. We assume that's just for the retro feel of the older ones. They talked to us about an AMD chipset. They gave us a range of price between $250 and $300, and they told us that it would be crowdfunded at some time, specifically in 2017. Well, here we are roughly 20 days away from the end of the month, which signals the end of 2017. So we know that there is now a window that they need to at least release something to us that we can pre-order through, most likely through an Indiegogo. And it looks like they have they've done just that. They seem to send out emails to people who are at least on their list. I signed up for their list a while ago. When their site first went live, I signed up, and I assume most people who have signed up got this same email. So let's take a look at this email. Let the games begin. It's time. Ataribox will be available for pre-order on December 14th, 2017. You'll be the first to know before pre-orders go live. Our team would like to offer our earliest supporters a chance to grab Ataribox at an exclusive discount, so keep an eye on that inbox. These deals will be extremely limited, so we'll tell you everything you need to know before to get this deal soon. So this is a little worrying, obviously. We don't know anything about it, but they want to give us a date when we can technically hand over money at, I guess, at some sort of exclusive discount. It could be like 20 bucks, you know, it could be 50 bucks. But if it's $200 and there's no information about it, they just want us to give them money. That is extremely worrying, because this needs to be a more transparent campaign, and this is signaling red flags with a lot of people, including myself. December 14th is towards the end of this week. It's Thursday. So Thursday rolls around. We need to know something about this system. What's in it? We know AMD chipset. Great, but what is in it? What kind of specs? Are we looking at an APU? Are we looking at a CPU, GPU separate? Are we looking at 4 gigabytes of RAM, 6 gigabytes of RAM, a hard drive? Do we need to get SD cards with it because it has like flash memory like the Switch does? What's going on with this unit? What does it come with? Does it come with just that Atari controller, or is it a separate controller you have not shown us yet? Do you see where I'm going with this? There are a lot of problems right now. Is it running just a basic Linux, or does it have its own operating system? We saw that picture of what looked like a modified version of Linux because they had just those Atari games on the screen. There is so much information. We know a pre-order date before anything else about the system, which is weird. Remember when the Xbox One X was coming out? We knew everything about the Xbox One X, but the one thing we were clamoring for was a day we can go pre-order it. It took them forever to get that out, but at least we knew about the system. We knew it was a 4K machine, and we knew what kind of specs were in it. In this case, I don't even know where the power button is on the Atari, technically. So Thursday, I'm going to be keeping an eye on my inbox, because I want to see what exclusive discount they are sending out to people who are part of their mailing list. I also want to see if it comes with a fact sheet of some kind. I've also reached out to Ataribox to see if they want to sit down for an interview, or even send over a fact sheet ahead of time to me, because at this point, we've covered it pretty well here on this channel, I think. Pretty much whenever they did an update of some kind, I've brought it to you guys. So I do hope at this point that the Ataribox team at least is willing to send a fact sheet out to their early subscribers to their email chain, or if they do, they can come on this channel and they can talk to us about what this Ataribox is, what their goal is. That's the other thing. We have no idea what they're even shooting for. Are they shooting for a plug-and-play system that just has stuff just already on it? Or are they looking to maybe go around to some other developers, indie and AA or AAA developers, to get exclusive games on this? We don't know any of that. It's one of the most vaguest things, and it seems like instead of working on, say, I don't know, everything else, they decided to lock down a pre-order date, and I assume on the 14th, maybe even the 15th, because maybe this is an exclusive date to people, like I said in the mailing list, an Indiegogo or a Kickstarter will go live, right? That's what we're looking at here. Something is going to go live for people to pre-order on. I assume I'm not sending it through their site that shows a very low-resolution pre-rendered video when you go there. I assume it's going to be an Indiegogo or a Kickstarter. And this is where it's going to be very interesting to keep an eye on. Indiegogo has been very poor with their campaign so far. I pointed out that Svan's campaign, people on there feel like Indiegogo is being very, very lax in their judgment with that, because it's very clear people are not happy and they see it as a scam. So then they start to see Indiegogo as a scam because they won't help them out. Now I'm concerned that Ataribox is looking at the two different crowdfunding campaigns. And while I'm not saying one is better than the other at this time, because I think crowdfunding is a risk no matter what you do, at least Kickstarter makes you come to the table with some sort of prototype. Indiegogo does not. And now I'm concerned. Ataribox says that they have a prototype, but if they go to Indiegogo, why wouldn't they have gone to Kickstarter than if that's the case. So keep an eye on that entire situation to see where they go with this. Do they go to Kickstarter or do they go to Indiegogo? And if they show up at Indiegogo, I'm going to be even more suspicious about this entire thing. People are calling it vaporware at this point. At least we've seen pictures, we've seen controllers. We know it's from a larger than normal company that goes to these crowdfunding sources. And December 14th, guys, we're going to see what email shows up in my email box. Because if it's simply, hey, the Ataribox, go pre-order it. It's $50 off. So it's either $200 or $250. You know, you can trust us. I don't know if I'm going to pre-order it. I really don't. I want to pre-order it because I want to get it on this channel so we can take it apart and check it out and see what exactly this thing is. But I'm concerned I put money in and it comes back that it's it doesn't even come out, or it is a plug-and-play system that's just made out of like real wood, I guess. It's like the Atari ones I can go over to Walmart and buy right now that already has stuff built in. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll keep you guys updated Thursday or Friday when this stuff goes live. And if they do give us a spec sheet, a fact sheet, everything, awesome. I know what I'm buying into. I will buy into it. Otherwise, I'm going to wait. Thanks, guys, for watching. Let me know what you think about this entire situation down in the comments. Do you think it's weird that they gave us a date that we can give them money before they give us any other information? We haven't seen the controller yet. We haven't seen any specs. We don't even know what games are going to be loaded on this thing. We know it's Linux, but is it going to run Steam? Is it going to be a closed operating system? What's happening? Also, guys, hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. It really helps out. And I'll see you guys next time, hopefully by Thursday, for this Ataribox stuff.